These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup at the quarterfinals of Worlds 2024.
He only has the Gleaming Quill in the grand entrance right now, no Battle Dance, so none of that shielding from the Rakan. Does have the heal and the flash. He'll try and make his way towards this turret, but they've already lost one plate.
Oh, look, they're rotating Tarzan as well, so there's going to be 3 members here.
Tarzan's on his way. Breathe in, good. Wallop, triple stun with the Mega Gnar. LNG thinking about the dive. Breathe dives back in. The damage going down onto Christmas. He's able to dash away. Suppress on Gala will lock him up onto the tower, and we've got to pause. We got to pause. Everything goes sepia as Crisp goes down on our screens as of yet, but we'll jump back down into the bot lane. Zucker's very low as well. He goes down. It's 2 for Weibo so far. Weibo trying to trade back onto Tarzan. Hung takes the kill. Breathe able to get back to the safety of the tower, but in the end it's a 2 for 2. Minutes into the game with 2 CS. He is going to be able to get to the tower now. I say that. Light and Tarzan immediately stop him. What are you going to do? This is a very sad crocodilian, and he's falling for the first time this game. It is huge, second time in fact, as LNG just can't find a way to get that croc out of deep water. Starting to move up. I feel at least the first couple of these are going in LNG's pocket.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the LNG have too much of a numbers advantage. The waves are too good, but they're actually pulling off them. They've gotten the first grub. Breathe is about 50% HP.
Breathe is getting locked up here. Doesn't have time to flash away. LNG collapse and find a kill on the Gnar.
A great engage from Hung. The flash stun into the stacked wave means that he's going to lose that entire farm. And LNG find another kill. They've guaranteed numbers advantage. But now Light has made his way up. He's so close to level 6.
Second grub's definitely going to go over to LNG. Hex flash forward by Hong, trying to get onto Tarzan, who'll stun him against the wall. The dive in with a grand entrance. Zika trying to heal himself back up in the middle of the fight. Gala joining in as well. The knockback on Hong towards the top side, but it's not going to be enough from Weibo so far, and now Light is overextended. Zuka slicing and dicing his way through. The charm connects and Light is down alongside him. Tarzan falls. LNG absolutely trouncing Weibo at the grubs.
Yeah, LNG are fighting their way out of a rough early game, and they're not done.
Scout with another charm, this time onto Crisp. He get caught up with that deadly flourish. And LNG will be able to walk out. 2 grubs to them and 2 kills to boot.
The Weibo bottom lane, they know they are very vulnerable, and Nocturne with ult ready would just love an Ashe target.
Breathe finds an engage onto Zuka.
Easy, no, Breathe just 1v1s him. We talked about how it would be a struggle for Zuka. Well, we see it coming up here for Breathe.
That's a lane swap diff right there, if I've ever seen one, and Breathe capitalizes on it. See if the rest of LNG can try and get...
There's the darkness. Immediately they jump in with the paranoia. Hung's on the flank as well. They wait for the flash. Shattering strike. The chase continues. And Xiaohu is down. Now the curtains open. And maybe we'll close on Weibo in this game 1. LNG have been winning every fight so far. Weibo trying to get away. Crisp with a good knock-up. The chase continues as Hung looks for another shadowing strike. But he's the one turned onto by Weibo. Magnus Storm the charm again onto Light, but no follow-up for LNG. One back in the pocket for Weibo, and they'll look for more as Weiwei has no flash. But it looks like in the end, both teams will disengage.
Close that gap as he's going to secure the last grub. It looks like we're not going to be getting 4 grubs this game.
I think LNG do need to try and look for a play here with Weiwei and Scout. Both of them kind of peaking right now. Once you get your Stride Breaker plus your Ludens complete, the Nocturne Ori combo is very, very dangerous. Bottom, it does seem to be the trade. And I do think that is the more like LNG style play. Get the tower goal down here. Really try and play off of the cross-map play.
It's a guaranteed tower and likely the Drake in exchange for a possible tower from the Rift Herald charge. Obviously, mid lane tower has been seen to have a little bit more value than a bot tier 1, but we'll see how well Weibo actually use that Rift Herald later on.
Just abandoning this dragon as well, allowing Weibo to go 2 dragons up. They've been... Oh, Crisp.
Crisp looking for that backline, going in with the quickness is feared, caught with the deadly flourish as well, but can just walk out. Gets to safety. We talked about Crisp's creativeness from time to time, and I think we saw it there.
That top tower, and once again, Zuka is denied. Crucially, Scout is keeping the push in towards bot. Xiao is going to go and match that, but the rest of LNG are there to support him.
Yeah, LNG have to keep trying to play split.
Arrow.
Such a very solid front line for them to play off of, and they can just group on Dragon, no problem.
LNG looking for an engage. Scout on the flank is still being tracked. Dragon will quickly reset. Zuka continuing to push in the top side of the map, has the TP available.
Xiaohu just putting the ball down. They go in with the arrow immediately. They dive onto Hung, and he is down. Breed looks for more of his. Gala has to flash the wall, but Chris can continue to chase. He gets the blast cone. Gala knocked back. Wallop just short. The paranoia out from Weiwei. He tries to buy a second for his AD carry to escape. Scout on the flank doesn't hit the charm, but Xiaohu falls to the curtain call. Now Scout getting chased down towards the bottom side of the map. Breed still going in, needs a couple more autos, can't quite get them. Weiwei turns his attention across to the walls, but really he's just looking for a way back to the mid lane. The chase continues. Light goes in, flash impale. TP behind us now. Weibo might be flanked. Gala looking for a little bit more. Scout coming back in with the teleport of his own. Zucker onto the back line. Targets Light first. Light flashes away. Zucker! Flash follows him. And now Breed's running for the hills. The engage onto Tarzan. LNG somehow turn the fight around.
LNG grabbing the extra kills, and are they gonna head towards mid lane tower? They only have one minion. And kind of run through here, so we're keeping it exciting. Gold lead back the way of LNG, but still the objectives
Which
for
is
Weibo.
crazy.
Yeah.
Because based on how this game has been going, you shouldn't... Oh, arrow.
Arrow onto Hung once again, doesn't have the flash to escape, charmed up, knocked into the wall. Weiwei dives to the back line. The paranoia is doing so much work, and in the face of darkness, there is no light. Scout gets the kill, it's a double for him, double impale coming out, but Scout still has 2 charges of the Spirit Boss. Tarzan gets 1 in response. LNG trying to turn this fight in their favors, and they'll do exactly that. So far, it's a 3-for-1 exchange. Xiaohu and Breed trying to do everything they can. No flash for the Gnar, but he does have that ultimate in a second. He's going to go Mega and try to chase down Hung. Shadowing strike into the crash down. Breed won't get anything more out of the battle.
They're just going to force on Baron instead. They will trade away one dragon. They don't want the soul right now. They'll take the pushing power.
I mean, they're not even going to lose the dragon, because LNG are trying to take the fight around the Baron, but that Baron's going to be gone before they can really begin it. The paranoia comes out. TP is being invested as well by LNG. Quickness. The charm going on to Weiwei as well as he dived in with that paranoia, but Ishtar's impact is enough to get Tarzan out.
The tower's going to die while you're now picking up your dragon, and Weibo are going to push this one through.
Zucker has the teleport. He'll stay in the pit and can base, but could teleport if that push continued for Weibo on the top side. They'll just take the tier 2.
Shields coming through. Like if Weibo just group up and use their Baron to push in, they'll be able to collect, as you say, so much extra gold off the map.
Hanging out of the back, making sure they have vision behind them, and then can always jump forward with the quickness. Weibo extending their lead. It is only 1,000 gold, but it has swung in their favor over the last couple of minutes. 3 cannon minions in this push.
The siege is working.
The siege is incredible. They'll break open the base of LNG, who are still looking for some sort of flank position. Hung is in the river. He's a mile away. He's basically in Spain with how far he's away from the rest of his team right now, looking for that flank. He's going to be marked, though, by Tarzan, and Hung will realize he doesn't really have a way in here. Weiwei, though, does with the paranoia, diving onto the back line, but there's no damage to follow him up. Zucker trying to dive in and get the damage down onto Breed, who somehow still survives. Zucker down! Weibo collapse. It's 4-0 in favor of Weibo.
See what else they can get here. Gala is still alive, but he's got to run for his base right now. He's got 1 bullet and a dream, and I don't think that's going to be enough to fend off Weibo.
That was the big team fight that Weibo was looking for. Tarzan flashes in. Gala runs for his life.
He's just slammed into the wall. The cleanse will do nothing for him at all, apart from perhaps cleanse his mind of this game. Weibo in control. They'll go 1-0 up over LNG.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup at the quarterfinals of Worlds 2024. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comments section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.